Great game tonight, several touchdowns, broke a record for touchdown receptions tonight. What was going through your head as it was all unfolding?
Honestly, in my honest opinion, I don't take full credit for that. It was all my teammates. It's a great game. And honestly, I didn't even think about it when it was happening. I just went out and played my heart out, and I played for the two that were on the sideline that can't play no more.
Very good.
You know, last year you guys were really close with this game. It was a very close game. This year it's 47-7. I mean, what do you think the difference was between this year and last year?
We came together as a team and we played harder.
Did you? Do you think that this team was just equal in talent as it was the year before? Or?
I went into this game knowing it wasn't going to be easy, but I came out and played my heart out, and so did everybody else, and they deserve more credit than I do.
Colin, that interception that set up one of those early touchdowns, what happened there? I kind of saw the deflection. Kind of walk me through that play.
Well, I was planning on going out and covering the corner there, or the wide receiver, and I saw him run in. And then about that time, I really don't remember what happened. All I saw was the ball come my way, so I just bent down, grabbed it, and ran.
Very good. And you and Trevor have had great chemistry all season, even going back to last year. What do you guys attribute that to? I mean, you guys get together in the off-season throw. What is it that makes you two such a powerful combination?
We've been together since third grade, throwing passes and catching it. We don't get together in the off-season. It just comes to us naturally. And the line did a very great job tonight, and I want to thank the line for that, and the rest of the team for playing good ball.
Any thoughts on going against the real tough test in Andale next week?
I'm ready to play.
You guys good?
All right.
Thank you, Colin, man. Hey, great game.
Last week was the 85th anniversary for
We're still live here.
at a high school game. I think the United States or West of Mississippi.
Ryan, as Steve Sturgis talks.
Go ahead. I'll get out of it.
All right, Coach. A big win tonight here at home. General thoughts after tonight's win?
Thought the kids played very well, especially in the first half. That was a score I was not expecting going in. We didn't have a real great week of practice at times, and we were really trying to focus on just the little details. And that's kind of been the theme. I'm sure they're sick and tired of hearing me say focus, but I had some really good moments in the first half and in the second half, and just really proud. I told these guys they've earned this opportunity. These guys have worked extremely hard to be where they're at, and I hope they enjoy it. And it's a lot of fun to be in these types of situations.
It was just kind of a fun game for Wellington, but boy, it really wasn't anything that you didn't suffer any kind of adversity whatsoever tonight.
No, it was one of those things where I felt like they'd have some opportunities to move the ball on us, and we were just telling our guys, bend, don't break. We kind of gave up some hitches and some short passes early on, and so hey, just play that right there. Don't give up the big play. That's been the big talk on defense, is not giving up the big play, and make teams earn it by putting a drive together, because a lot of times they're going to shoot themselves in the foot.
Were you surprised they came out and tried to throw it around a little bit?
No, I'd seen a lot of that in film. Hunter Hall, he's a good quarterback, and he's a good competitor, and they're putting their chips in behind him, and I do the same thing. He's a good kid, and they'll do some good things down the road.
I was just asking Colin about this, and I'll ask you the same question. Last year, you guys, it was a really, really close game between you and Clearwater. This year, it's like a beatdown. I mean, has the degree of talent or the degree of separation been that pronounced in just 1 year?
Kind of what I hinted at earlier is these guys have earned this. They've worked very hard. Those 6:30 in the morning workouts in the summer and that commitment to the weight room. I think you're seeing the benefits of that paying off. I mean, these seniors have been in freshmen since they were freshmen. They've been working their tails off, and I think that you're just seeing the payoff of it. I think that's a big part of it. Yeah.
Richenberger with another huge game. Even obviously Nance also. I think he had a hand in all the touchdowns, but Richenberger broke a record. And Tracy, what was it?
4 touchdown receptions in the game. He may have a couple more. I don't know.
Talk about his production tonight. He had that big interception that set up a touchdown earlier.
It's kind of gotten to the point where it's a good thing with the kids, the confidence is. They feel like anytime we throw the ball, Trevor's going to put it right where Colin needs to catch it, and it's going to be caught. You just kind of, that confidence is contagious, and they just feel like every time they're going to go out there, they're going to score, and good things are going to happen. So I think a lot of that right there, he's got great hands, and we got a good quarterback, and we got a good offensive line that's giving you time, so that makes a huge difference as well.
I was going to ask about the O-line. This question's kind of been on my mind here as this game has unfolded. Got a big test against Andale next week. Any worries on these 3 big blowout wins heading into that tough Andale game?
I'm never going to shy away from big wins and confidence builders. There's just little things that we've talked about that as we progress through the season, we're not going to get away with those, and we've got to focus and lock down on just some fundamental things that are going to show up when we play the better teams, and you will probably see that come this coming Friday. That's for sure.
You're really starting the second half. You're starting a new season. Well, not so much district-wise, but a new season as in your opponents get much tougher now from now on.
You're exactly right, and so hopefully we don't have to learn that the hard way, that those little things are going to add up, and hopefully we'll continue to build upon the success that we've had, because you're right, it's going to get tougher and tougher.
Another thing that jumped out at me tonight was the physical play of special teams. Have you guys been working on that at all?
Yeah, I don't feel like I did a really good job addressing that going into our first game. We spent a lot more time on it and with those guys. And I think we're seeing some benefits. Coach Tony Ybarra does our special teams. He does a great job with those guys. And I think we're seeing that practice, that hard work we're putting in at practice, paying off here on Friday nights.
Very good.
Yeah, I know this game you weren't so eager to put the second string in. I mean, was that kind of a dilemma going into the third quarter today? Or?
No, we're getting to that point where we got to get some conditioning in that. And you can only simulate so much at practice, and those guys need to be out here competing and playing.
Well, that's what I was wondering. If they needed the 4 quarters to prepare for the Andale game.
You're exactly right. Yeah.
Coach, anything else you want to mention?
Really proud of our guys up front. They're the foundation of this football team, and they're going to take us however far we go. It's going to be the guys up front on both offense and defense.
Well, they don't get their names mentioned much. Who are they?
Vincent Oss, Skylar Brand, Jason Norris, Trey Coulter, Connor Burnett, Joey Llewellyn, Jay Slow. Brenton Troutman does a lot. He kind of does a lot of unsung stuff versus a tight end. So there's just a good bunch of guys. Nick Hyde, our other tackle, I don't want to forget Nick. So those guys right there, that's the heart and soul of our offense. And when they're doing good things up front, let those guys make plays.
Good.
All right, Coach, I'm good to go.
Right.
You guys?
Good game, Coach.
Thanks a lot, guys.